So after Danny and I have come out to two major tours, I did the Absa Cape Epic and Danny completed the Joburg to Sea. It's pretty disappointing that we didn't get to ride together. I injured myself, picking up Achilles tendon problem in both my legs after the Epic. But now in the off season, I thought maybe it's a good time to upskill ourselves once more. So we've called in the services of Sean Bodenhorst to help us out in part 2 of these mountain biking laws of wisdom. And I think it's going to help us quite nicely, and especially since we're still getting into our stride.
Old Mutual Joburg to Sea has been my first race in 7 years, so obviously I was very excited to venture out into the single track and test the legs. A little sad that obviously Owen wasn't joining me. Luckily I had a friend who come with me and we enjoyed the single track together. I must say, thoroughly enjoyable to get out there to see the single track. People would say that it's an absolutely amazing experience, one in a lifetime, and I have to agree. I actually found myself quite often through the technical sections whispering Sean's voice through my head, center of gravity, don't look where you don't want to be, and I must say it did get me out of a lot of sticky situations, so I'm very grateful for that. But I must say, where the technical ascents and the technical descents, the drop-offs, you know, coming into those sort of things, I did find myself a little bit out of depth. So today, again, I'm really hoping that he's going to be able to put a little bit more confidence into my choosing a line or putting power where I need to put the right gears, what to choose. You know, just really to answer those sort of questions as you kind of hit the obstacle. All of these questions run through your mind, and sometimes, yeah, you can leave yourself wanting a little bit and end up on the floor.
In part 1 of our skills session with Danny and Owen, we covered the 3 laws of mountain bike wisdom. Number 1, momentum. Number 2, direction, look where you want to go. And number 3, center of gravity. Low center of gravity means more stability. Today we're going to go upper level. We're going to be doing a lot more steep ups and downs. And when you do steep ups and downs or rough surfaces, you need to have more commitment and more power. In terms of commitment, when you see an obstacle that's either steep or rough or long, you need to make sure that you're 100% psychologically committed before you can physically actually conquer that obstacle. There's a lot of short, hard efforts that are involved in this session, but they make a huge difference. Generally, when there's a lack of commitment, somebody has a doubt that they're going to make it up an obstacle. So it could be a steep, rocky climb. If they have any doubts, they're probably not going to make it. So you have to have 100% commitment at the bottom that you're going to make it up, and you obviously have to apply all the laws on your way up as well. So commitment is essential in mountain biking. In terms of power, you need to be aware of what you're capable of physically. Generally, I find that people with a good power to weight ratio are obviously going to be able to conquer obstacles a lot better, especially the steep and rough obstacles. Your gearing choice is essential, so you need to understand your gears and know which sort of gear you should be choosing at which times in order to conquer the obstacles. If there's a really formidable obstacle ahead of you, it's probably a good idea to stop, take a look at the obstacle, maybe walk it a few times, and then start applying all the 3 main laws, and then make sure your commitment and your power are at 100% if you're going to conquer it properly.
Well, with my heart still pounding in my throat, I must say that was an experience and a half that Sean Bodenhorst showed us today. And one thing I've learned, once you've committed and you use power to your advantage, there's almost nothing that you can't do on a mountain bike. And that was the fantastic part about today, it's just learning a bit more. Anything is possible. So give it your best shot and see what you can do in your mountain bike, whether it's a 26er, 27.5 or 29er, you'll be able to do it just like we've tried today.